Hi everyone and welcome to the second part of the NASCAR Wheel and Euro Series 2016 regular season review. 25 cars were ready to tackle the Bronsach Indy circuit in front of fully crowded grandstands. For the fourth edition of the American Speedfest, Anthony Campen starts from pole position ahead of Frédéric Gabillon and Bert Longin. The Belgian in the car number 11 dives on the inside in turn 1 and takes second place from Gabillon. On board with Alan Day ahead of him, Gabillon is pushing hard for first. The Frenchman gets a good exit at clear ways. Both cars are side by side before the start-finish line. Gabillon will go through and take his second place back. A great racing sequence there. Fourth in this race, behind Bert Longin, Alan Day leads the junior classification. The two Frenchmen, Willy Bussena and Thomas Ferrando, are fighting for second in this category. Campen is still the leader until the last lap, but Gabillon closed on him. The Belgian seems to have the better hand on his opponent. Third win of the season for Campen ahead of Gabillon, who scores his second place this year. Campen parks his car on the victory lane. The Belgian brings his point lead up to 14 on Gabillon.
Oh. Don't mark the car.
Second Elite 1 race of the meeting, and for the first time this year, the drivers had to race on a wet track. They started from pole ahead of Gabillon and Roca. Campen is fourth, but seems to struggle for speed in these challenging conditions. The 25 drivers are very careful at Druids. The battle for first place will last until the ultimate lap. Gabillon keeps Day under pressure. The Frenchman seems to be faster than the Israeli. On board with him, he gets a run on Day in the last corner. Both cars are side by side before the start-finish line. Alan Day will keep the advantage until the end and scores a new victory. Fourth second place finish of the season for Gabillon. After a challenging race, Campen only finishes 10th. Day is celebrating his success. Fifth career win for him, while Campen leaves Bronsach with a mere 6 points lead over Gabillon. Tino Arroyo starts from pole ahead of Longin, but the Belgian makes a perfect start from the outside line and takes the lead over Tino Arroyo. A great move from the Belgian in turn 1. Ricardo Geltrude is the first rookie on track. Paul Guillot finishes second, ahead of Marconi Deabre. Gabriel Gardel and Thomas Ferrando are battling hard for third. The Swiss makes a mistake at Gramil Bend. Ferrando tries to overtake Gardel, but they collide. The 24 goes into the barrier, and the race is finished for him. The end of the race is fantastic. Three drivers are within a second. Longin, Ferrando and Tino Arroyo. Ferrando is pushing hard behind Longin, but he makes a mistake. Longin scored his fifth consecutive win ahead of Ferrando and Tino Arroyo. The Belgian parks his car in victory lane. He's tired but relieved after his win. With 5 wins out of 5 races, Tino Longin is more than ever the man to beat this season. Tino Arroyo was the poleman for this second Elite 2 race of the meeting ahead of Tino Longin and Thomas Ferrando. Let's go on board with his teammate Paul Guillot in the pack. After 2 laps, Teflon is third. Behind Ferrando is on fire. The car is moving a lot and they're braking. He tried to dive on the inside at Palagil Bend, but they collide and Teflon is out. The race is over for him. Eric de Donkia leads the Legend Trophy. He's 5th overall. Salvador Tino Arroyo and Tino Longin are fighting hard for first. The Spaniard is defending perfectly his position against Longin until the end. First win of the season for Tino Arroyo ahead of Longin and Ferrando. Second career victory for Tino Arroyo in front of passionate fans. The Toreador is over the moon. In the general standings, Longin keeps his lead ahead of Tino Arroyo and Geltrude. Since 2012, the European fans have come in great numbers to live fully dedicated NASCAR meetings as part of the Wheel & Euro Series.
I think the NASCAR Wheel & Euro Series is performing very well. The ingredients are fantastic, and to have all this NASCAR and all the drift and all the activities with such an American flavor is a fantastic product to work with, really. And I think the public loves it, and it's fully crowded.
When the fans come to an event, and especially in Brands Hatch, you feel that you are in the USA. You have the cheerleaders, national anthems, everything that feel like in the US, and that's part of the experience to come to a NASCAR Wheel & Euro Series is having fun, watching great races, and having fun around the track too, with a lot of attractions.
Thanks to various activities around the track, young and old alike are over the moon during those NASCAR Wheel & Euro Series meetings.
As for every event of the NASCAR Wheel & Euro Series, we have a lot of attraction around the track. You know, you have a lot of US vehicles. You have movie cars from Cars, from Jurassic Park. There are a lot of attraction for the kids, ice cream, and a lot of funny park. You have some monster truck ride-alongs. You have plenty of things, some barbecue contests and so on.
They have drift. They have exhibition of nice classic big tracks. They have also a nice area for the children, which is very important because I think this event is quite familiar, and it's an event for the families to bring their children and have fun. It's all around the American way of life and motorsports.
Tour Speedway holds the last meeting of the regular season, a 600-meter track with two bankings perfectly suitable to offer great races for the fans came here in great numbers. After a sensational lap at the wheel of a spare car, Stennis Longin started from pole ahead of Tino Arroyo and Ferrando. After a few laps, Stennis Longin is under pressure from Thomas Ferrando for first. The Frenchman wants to take the lead while Longin struggles with his car. Ferrando finally dives on the inside and takes the lead. In the closing laps, Riccardo Geltrude tries to put pressure on Thomas Ferrando. The Italian is very close to the Frenchman and does a bump and run. He's through and takes the lead. What a great fight! Riccardo Geltrude scores his first career win. Ferrando is second ahead of Stennis Longin. Geltrude is incredible. He scored a great win against the local hero. Third in this race, Longin keeps Tino Arroyo at bay in the general standings. Thanks to his best lap in race 1, Stennis Longin starts from pole position ahead of Geltrude and Ferrando. The Frenchman overtakes Geltrude, as does Hugo Beck a few seconds later in the number 3. Geltrude loses a lot of spots on the outside lane. White flag, 1 lap remaining. Longin seems to go for the win, while Geltrude loses another position to Gardel. He's now under pressure from Tino Arroyo. It's win number 6 for Longin. Ferrando scores a new podium this weekend ahead of Hugo Beck. Stennis Longin on the top step of the podium. He will start the playoffs as the championship leader ahead of Tino Arroyo and Riccardo Geltrude. In Elite 1, Frédéric Garbillon gets a good start from pole position ahead of Freddie Nordstrom and Alan Day. The Israeli is under pressure from his teammate Nicolo Rocca. Let's ride on board with the Italian. After 12 laps, Ferry Gabion controls his advantage over Nordstrom until the first caution brought by Gero de Weert. Restart on lap 27, Gabion is on the inside line, Nordstrom is trapped on the outside and let Roca through before being under pressure from Alan Day. Both Cal Racing drivers are fighting hard and in a contact in turn 3. What a shame for the Italian team. Let's see the replay of the action. Racing incident between the Cal Racing teammates. Last lap for Ferry Gabion, the Frenchman has to resist to Geltrude, and he does it. Second victory of the year for him, ahead of two rookies, Geltrude and Ferrando. Gabion is happy. He celebrates his third win in Tour Speedway. Gabion is the new championship leader, 2 points ahead of Anthony Campen. Ferry Gabion starts on pole position again. Fourth in race 1, Campen is immediately under pressure. Roca takes second, while Geltrude is taking the advantage as well. In the junior trophy, Alan Day and Nicolo Roca are fighting for third, behind Thomas Ferrando and Ricardo Geltrude. These 4 young drivers are in the overall top 6 of this race. A great performance from them until lap 60, when Gianmaria Gabbiani crashes his Ford Mustang in turn 3. Restart on lap 70, Geltrude is on the outside, but he closes the door on Ferrando and breaks Gabion's rear bumper. Ferrando goes through, while Geltrude is spinning in the pack. No problem ahead for Gabion. Second win of the weekend for him in Tours. Ferrando and Roca complete the podium. Fourth career victory in Tour Speedway for the Frenchman. A clean sweep for Gabion. The RDV competition driver is still the championship leader ahead of Anthony Campen before the playoffs in Adria. The points will be doubled. The mistakes will be forbidden. See you on September 17th and 18th for the NASCAR Whelen Euro Series semi-final in Italy. Thanks for watching and see you then.